Nick Walker talks cardio routine and mindset for 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. Discusses future matchup W/Samson Dauda. The mutant revealed his training strategy and mindset ahead of the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro and discussed how he'd fare against Samson Dauda if he were to compete in the event. Bodybuilder Nick Walker is on the verge of bringing one of his best packages to date at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. In the latest episode of the Mutant and the Mouth podcast, he discussed his mindset for Pittsburgh, the lineup, his training, and how he'd fare against Samson Dauda if the reigning Mr. Olympia jumped into the event. It's been an unpredictable and chaotic road for Nick Walker in the IFBB Pro League. All signs pointed to utter dominance at the 2023 Mr. Olympia contest until disaster struck. He was forced to bow out of the prestigious show due to a devastating hamstring and calf injury. While he rallied back with a win at the 2024 New York Pro, he couldn't make it to the Mr. Olympia. He explained that his body wasn't responding to the prep properly, which led to him taking some much-needed time away from the stage. However, Walker announced that he planned to redeem himself in 2025 by winning the Pittsburgh Pro, where he'll rematch Martin Fitzwater on stage. Nick Walker talks 2025 Pittsburgh Pro lineup, discusses if Samson Dauda will announce surprise entry in a recent YouTube video. Walker updated fans on his mental state heading into the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. He feels good and thinks it's funny that everyone now thinks they can beat him. I feel good. I feel like I'm where I need to be. I feel like I'm back to what I used to be mindset-wise. I left all the chit-chat. Everyone thinks they can beat me now. I think it's funny. Walker's coach introduced a few new health supplements during prep. Kyle implemented a lot of new supplements, health supplements that I've never really taken before. He implemented those, he shared. We got the gut stuff checked out. There was some stuff that needed fixing. He had me start taking this stuff, mastic gum. I think that he believes he'll compete against at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. I know for a fact from what I've just heard it's me, Martin, Goodvito, Bonac, James Hollingshead, and I think Nathan DeAsha and supposedly Krizo. Walker also laid out his goal for the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. My goal is to win Pittsburgh and battle for the top spot at the Olympia, like it should have gone for the past 2 years, he stated. He adds that athletes from the Arnold Classic will likely compete at Pittsburgh as well. I have a feeling whoever from the Arnold is probably going to come on over to the pits too, adds Walker. He admits Dauda is entering uncharted territory with his physique, though is uncertain if he'd compete against him in Pittsburgh. I don't know what he'll Samson Dauda do. He's unpredictable, says Walker. I'm still at a 10-man, in confidence. Here's the thing with Samson. He is entering uncharted territory. Pound for pound, Walker believes he's the only IFBB pro who has enough size to compete against Dauda. I think pound for pound, the only person that can compare to him with size is me. I don't have obviously the aesthetic look that he has. Technically, he beat me once and I beat him once. It is what it is. In my opinion, I think he'll win the Arnold. Nick Walker has a lot to prove this season after missing the biggest event on the calendar 2 consecutive times. In addition to Martin Fitzwater, he believes he'll be facing off with several top-tier competitors, but is feeling more confident than ever. If Walker manages to pull off the victory, he'll regain crucial momentum heading into the 2025 Mr. Olympia.